of a beach. Place of sand, sun, and a fence that appears to, well, almost block your way, but not quite. Interesting thing to first see when you get to a beach. A fence. So, yes, and that was a fire pit as well. Do have to admit. Yeah, fire pit. Quite clever. Anyway, especially next to a new wooden seawall. Some people are so intelligent. Right, so this is Raumati Beach. And yeah, it looks like a quite nice day. It's really quite surprising in comparison to what we had last night and this morning. So much flooding and rain and all of that good stuff. But, well, where we are was actually cut off from the rest of the country. What interesting looking sea foam. And our favourite plant again. We know where our favourite plant came from. The magic of heavy rain. Got a weed berg. Oh, the patterns of the sea foam leaving the sand are quite fun. Whee! Off it goes. Next to a weed berg. So yeah, just such a stunner of a day. So here we have the Wharemuku stream. Rather, it looks more like the Wharemuku river. I mean, I would walk across it, but apparently you're not supposed to walk through these kind of waterways 2 days after a heavy rain, and it hasn't even been half a day. So I don't think I'm going through that somewhat interesting, polluted, turbid water. Just a bit of a shame. Would like to visit that island. It's never normally an island here. Island. There's kind of ripple in the current here. It smells lovely. At one point it looked like water actually came along here. Astonishing, isn't it? Anyway, I might switch over sides because, well, the beach can possibly be more interesting over that side. Or less interesting. Or just as interesting. You never know. On Gardener Gone Wild. Which, by the way, you have tuned into. And, oh, we have a circle. It's like a moat around what was a sandcastle. And we have what looks like a weedy bank. Interesting attempt at trying to prevent erosion. Which I don't think will work, so... yeah, wishful thinking. That's all I can say about that. So we're about to cross over. And it looks like the funny little gallery, the Boat Shed Studio, is open today. So anyway, just waiting for a vehicle to pass. And off we go. What a lovely colour. And our favourite plant is even, yeah, even stuck around the supports of this bridge. astonishing. There isn't actually that much of our favourite plant as there is normally. And there is the gallery. Funny these steps, I mean, they make me think of like a little ramp designed for access up into a chicken coop or something like that. It's funny how the driftwood often fluctuates so much. I mean, it's often I'll go along here and it's virtually clear. But today just seems to be a bit of an accumulation. And this isn't even as much as it can be. Sometimes there can be a lot more, but just surprising, isn't it? How our coastal environments are in a continual state of flux. And I need to stop waffling on with absolute twaddle. Nice log. Yeah. Looks like someone's like stripped off some kind of looks like a yucca leaf or something like that, and just made this interpretive shell arrangement. Shells look quite nice. It's like a nice band of shells. Not overly nice for walking over though, however. The magic of dune erosion. Seemed like there was a lot more dune here a few months ago. So here's the view around the corner. I do have to admit the island view is really good today. But it's actually been better lately as well, which is astonishing. I mean, even more detail. We've had such interesting weather lately. I mean, it'll be fine one day, pour down overnight, and then it'll be fine the next day. We'll say, yeah, just during a day, there'll be just heaps and heaps of rain, then it'll be fine. Like, you just look at it, no trace of cloud. But then it'll just come in, yeah, it'll still seem fine, then it'll bucket down, and then it'll just disappear off as if it never really existed in the first place. What a view. And off that way as well. I just love these rafts of driftwood and other wood-based debris. Like little islands. There's actually quite a lot of it just up ahead here, actually. Yeah, it's a little bit down there. Then there's this whole bit just stretches on for a decent bit. So yeah, I mean, I would go in the water, but yeah, you know, that Wharemuku stream and the things that come down it. And it all just goes into this beach here, and the colour of the sea foam. I know I'm walking over that sea foam, and I'm definitely not a sea foamologist, but I don't trust that sea foam. The raft is moving. Abandoned raft. So I think that's all for now from the beach here. I mean, I thought I was going to spend a bit longer on the beach, but something else. But there's just a lot of people, which isn't surprising considering it is actually a Sunday. Even then, it's just, I'm just still surprised how nice a day it is, considering how nasty the weather is just before. Off you go! Whee! And how are you? Nope, you're off as well. Same direction. Alright, there's enough harassing marine life. A sponge. Everyone's favourite marine animal. And it's funny, people, you know, it's like a sponge is an animal. It's a filter feeder. It uses the little holes. The water comes in through tiny little holes in its outer, its outer structure. It gets, swept along via its cella, which are cells with basically little flagellate organs, so little whippy tails, and they just go along, sort of pump the water through. Well, not pump. Pump implies that, a pumping mechanism, which is entirely different, but sort of paddles along the water basically inside the structure, and then it exits through the little holes, well, the bigger holes. So where there's holes. Anyway, it goes out of the holes, and the sponge digests any tasty matter within. Not within, but that's suspended in the water that goes along inside it. Anyway, long story short, they eat various things including crap, excuse my language, including effluent, and yes, all sorts of tasties. And then you get an interesting structure which is squishable and used to be used for cleaning humans, until humans thought, let's use petrochemicals instead. Because using non-renewable oil resources is somehow always preferable than using a nature-based solution. Although, however, if you are technically plant-based in all the ways, then you probably can't actually use this for cleaning because it's an animal. It was an animal, and yes. Still doesn't stop me from picking it up and taking it along with me. Because this animal got killed by being torn off its little support and swept along with the waves, where it ended up here, of all places. Yes, here, Raumati Beach. And that's all now from the beach. There used to be a beach access along here, I swear, beach access sign, but then again, I don't think it's around. Still a beach access, but no sign to indicate it. Interesting. I was just walking along the road just here, and I wasn't even aware that this little spot of grass here even existed. The seat and a sign that says it is called something like the Very Reverend Way or something like that. So let's go and see what the sign says. And yeah, I wasn't even aware of the existence of this place. The Very Reverend John Murray Way. Interesting. Anyway, along I go. As I said, that was all for now from the beach. And we're not at the beach. We're still by the Wharemuku stream, but marginally further inland. And as you can see, the water level is nice and high. And I'm walking rather slowly because this gravel isn't exactly the most conducive on bare feet. It's not bad though. I haven't had a nice barefoot walk for a while. I mean, at work I'm in these clonky boots all the time. It's nice to actually feel stuff on my feet for once. So yeah, it's quite nice. And here's a little wee kauri tree. Funny little spot.